I would have lost. There we go. Okay. All right, morning everybody. Apologize for the late start. All right, let's get going quickly. Yeah. All right, US stocks rose for a second consecutive day. You can see durable goods and consumer confidence smashed analyst expectations. Durable goods rising 22.6% versus 7.5%, and consumer confidence coming in at 92.4 versus the estimate of 89. So another solid day out of the US. Didn't close on their highs. They retreated a little bit back, but managed still to close right on 2000. In Asia, mostly positive on the back of the US session. You can see the only one negative, slightly negative, was Hang Seng. Nikkei up a little bit, stronger yen, put a bit of pressure on Japanese shares. Chart of interest today, just a comparison of global indices. You can see US and Japan have been the standout performers there from 2011. With Europe and Aussie sort of struggling, but still reasonable returns over that period. Corporate action today. Imperial came out with earnings. Headline earnings a slight miss. I see revenues a slight beat. Dividends per share also a small miss. Next year earnings to be in line with full year 14 earnings. Lower in the first half due to currency impact, higher in the second half due to ZAR correction. So keep an eye on Imperial if you're involved in that stock. There could be a little bit of action there. Santam due out later today. Headline earnings per share expected at 445. And then Growth Point as well. Headline earnings per share expected at 1.69. And then, Murray Roberts as well at 5 o'clock, headline earnings estimated at R2.12. All right, key factors today. At 8 o'clock, we had German import price index. Looks like it was slightly worse than expected. And GfK consumer confidence, manufacturing confidence out of France, Italy consumer confidence, and US mortgage apps. Yeah, so nothing too heavy on the data front today. All right, let's pop into the charts. All right, let's have a look at the Aussie first. The Aussie's been pretty solid, and we've actually broken out of sort of a recent small range that we've been trading in. Let's see if we can get a trend line going here. All right, so the trend on the upside comes in just below 47,000. We can actually draw another one from the recent sort of. Sorry, let me just zoom this in. So yesterday we closed slightly above this line, so this could be a breakout. The next line of resistance coming in just under 47,000. So I think we could probably expect a move close to, getting close to 46,900 if we can continue this momentum. We've got Draghi speaking later, so that could be a catalyst for another move higher if he comes out with information that the market wants to hear. All right, next one I wanted to show was SAPI. SAPI, you can see here, clear breakout. Mike posted this one on the Storm Twitter handle. Clear breakout yesterday. It's been one of the better performers recently, and it looks like we're going to be testing the highs again in SAPI. CML. Also getting through that 100 level. We've spent quite a bit of time here previously at 100, failed it, and now breaking through again. Another one that's been performing really well, so keep an eye on that. We could get another push higher. The height of this range is about $8, so we could be retesting the highs pretty shortly in CML. All right, Anglo's actually wanted to show on a 1 hour view. Okay, we'll go 30 minutes. Okay, I'm actually going to have to show this on a daily. Sorry, I'm not used to Joe's charting package here. But you can see we got a little bit of a head and shoulder setting up here in Anglos. It's tested this neckline a few times over the last couple of sessions. On the upside, I would look for a break of about 182, 183 for this to be a failed head and shoulders and to move higher. On the downside, we're looking at around 273 for it to break down and go and test that sort of 200-day moving average. So keep an eye out. It's an interesting 10 rand range here we have in Anglos. Breakout one way or the other could be a decent move out of Anglos. All right, next one. Let's have a look at Aspen. All right, Aspen. We tweeted this recently, and this break above 300. Got up to about 309, I think was the high. It's obviously a trade in thin volume, so I wouldn't have traded too much there. But testing this, the breakout point here at 300, a little bit of a reversal up from yesterday. It hasn't actually traded that well. I've been watching it a little bit during the day. It's been very, very thin. But if we, this is a pretty bullish candle. If we get a day sort of close above 305, we could go up and test a target of 310 in Aspen. All right, the actual last one I wanted to show is Impalas. Impalas, all right, let's see if we can get it. All right, chart seems to have frozen. There we go. All right, so Impala's pretty interesting trade action out of Impala's recently. We've been watching this very closely. We've been saying to sell reversals off the top end of this range. We had some crazy action. They released earnings that were pretty disappointing. They came and took it immediately right up, tested the top end of that range, and then the next few days was just a dramatic sell-off from 109 to about 99. Yesterday we had a good recovery candle off that level. You can see every time we've had reversals off that level over the last call it 2 months, we've actually had quite a few percent of the upsides, and it was quite a big buyer that came in at the end of the day yesterday. So keep an eye on Impalas. We could get some continuation to the upside, and that's all for today, guys. Good luck trading.